nebraska.gov/NBA. Sponsored by the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
This is your captain. We are going to be experiencing some slight turbulence. Please fasten your... Oh, hold on. Just got a video of my cat.
Imagine the pilot of an airplane was as confident as you are texting and driving. Seems kind of crazy when you put it like that.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Mario fue pintor más de 30 años. Cuando me dijo que se le estaban olvidando las cosas, fue difícil. Un día me dijeron que pintara el marco del lado por dentro y pinté el lado de afuera.
Yo le diría a la gente que le diga a su familia lo que está pasando con él.
Si algo se nota diferente, podría ser Alzheimer. Es momento de hablarlo. Visita alz.org/nuestras historias para saber más. Un mensaje de The Alzheimer's Association y The Ad Council.
Outside is where winter adventure unfolds. On frozen lakes, icy landscapes, and snow-covered slopes. Feeling the cold air rush by as you race downhill. The freedom of gliding with ease and the warmth of being together. From epic sled rides to the fun of ice fishing, it's all right here beneath Nebraska skies. Start your winter adventure at yournebraskaparks.com.
Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket.
Okay, playing 93.7 The Ticket.
Alexa, turn down the lights.
Dimming the lights.
Alexa, order a pizza, the big one, all the toppings.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Alexa.
That's a lot of pizza for just one man.
Alexa, just do it. Stop judging me, just do it.
As you wish.
Thanks, Alexa. You're my best friend.
This is your captain. We are going to be experiencing some slight turbulence. Please fasten your... Oh, hold on. Just got a video of my cat.
Imagine the pilot of an airplane was as confident as you are texting and driving. Seems kind of crazy when you put it like that.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
It's been a busy day in sports. A lot has happened while you were up to your eyeballs in work. Catch up on what went down in Nebraska athletics, college sports, and your favorite pro sports leagues. This is Late Night in Lincoln live on 93.7 The Ticket, sponsored by Canopy Street Market. Here are your hosts, Harrison Arens and Derek Pearson.
It is 11:02 in the city, 35 degrees. Whew, bless you for nice weather.
Yeah, thanks.
Nicer. It'll be 31 by the time we get out of here, so there's that.
It's going to get warmer?
Tomorrow's going to get warmer.
Let's go.
You know what the number is tomorrow?
42.
No, that is not the number high for tomorrow.
Higher or lower? I thought it was on the money.
No.
45?
It'll be 45 degrees at 11 a.m. tomorrow.
Nice. It's gone up a little bit.
At 11 a.m. The high of the day will be at 2 o'clock. 54 degrees. 54 degrees tomorrow. And enjoy that.
Knew something was going on.
But enjoy it because it's supposed to snow Thursday. So
you enjoy it. You're traveling, aren't you?
Well, no. That was the whole point. The whole point was that front wasn't supposed to get here till Friday, or it was supposed to get here Wednesday, and then
clear off by Thursday.
Yeah, and then it would land in D.C. Friday. Except for now, it'll land here Thursday, which is when I'm supposed to travel.
Do you already have the tickets?
I already booked it.
I swear, Mother Nature's just looking at when you buy the tickets.
It's just having fun.
It's just like, oh, you thought
it's
Thursday you could leave?
Fun. Yeah, right. Yeah, you're gonna leave. And the highest percentage is during the hour in which I'm supposed to leave. So there's that. Anthony Porter, how you doing, bro? 402-464-5685. if you want to text in. And, of course, you can follow on all the live video streams, Facebook, YouTube, X, LO Channel 961 as well. I was, in fact, watching a terrible football game. And the Chargers win it. But this NFL season is not one that's going to go down in the history books as one of the greatest ever. We're not going to get the greatest performance in any way, shape, or form unless it's Myles Garrett sacks. I think that's the only one that we may have
Phillip Rivers coming back with the Colts. Do anything for you?
No, it's going to make me throw stuff at the TV. It'll make me throw stuff at the TV. Like in full.
It's been a whirlwind of stuff I was not expecting in this week's news.
In full. Like it just a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, in the NFL in particular.
Well, I'll say it again. That when things go wrong in sports, it's usually the bosses who create it. It's really the accumulation of bad leadership across the board.
I think it's a fair statement.
Hurts' interception tonight, not necessary. The Browns losing the game where you just had you take your quarterback out. Like
I was talking to you that day. We talked about that. Like what are the Browns doing with Shador? And then he plays awesome, puts you in a position to win the game in the most important play.
You take him out.
You take him out.
But that's what happens when there are no consequences to bad decisions. All of the weird stuff going on in sports, whether it be Notre Dame and all of these 10 programs that decide that they don't want to do the thing that they're there to do. 10 programs decided they don't want to play football anymore. Okay, whoever's in charge, you're fired. And in some cases, somebody else is taking over. But whoever was left behind, somebody else has to get fired. And then I was asked this question earlier today, and I don't know that I have an answer for it. With all of this transferring of portals and NIL and coaches leaving and players making themselves ineligible to go, and in some cases they would say that, coach leaving, going to another school would open the door for more players to come in, but it also means in order for that to happen, more players have to leave.
Mm-hmm.
What would be worse for you? Ready for this? If your defensive coordinator, because we're in Nebraska, I'm going to say offensive coordinator, okay?
Thank you.
If your offensive coordinator leaves and no one wants to follow, is that better than if everybody wants to follow?
I think it's worse if no one wants to follow, because that means I might not be cut out for this job. I can't.
No, but he's already got the job. He already convinced somebody that he's. So your coach, your offensive coordinator is going to go.
Now I'm scared about my own ability to evaluate talent, because at one point I brought that guy.
You as a fan, do you want a coach whose players leave with him, or you want players that don't leave with him?
Right. I think I don't want players leaving with him.
Right,
but I have a lot of questions.
Right, because if everybody leaves,
if that was a real case, I'd have to ask Rule.
If everybody leaves, I'm wrong.
Yeah,
but if nobody leaves, I'm wrong.
Does it change if you're the head coach, though?
Well, if you're the head coach,
I'd be terrified of my own ability to do the job.
If you're the head coach, I'm not real sure which is worse.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If you're the head coach and your coordinator, I guess it also matters if they're terminated or if they left on their own.
Yeah, it would have to be.
Because if they're terminated and everybody leaves, you made a horrible mistake.
Yeah.
Right?
It's easy to figure out.
But if he's horrible and nobody leaves, do you really want what he leaves behind? It's like having a girl who can't cook who left you a fridge full of food.
Yeah.
Did you really win? Did you really win?
Yeah, you'd have to. Because that's an awkward conversation to have with the players. Listen, guys, I thought some of you were to follow. We were kind of looking in the portal at these guys. But you'd also have serious doubt on your ability to hire coaches if you had a coach that no player believed in.
No, I don't know what I don't know what that would be. right? Because if you're a fan, you're like, oh yeah, he's got like, because there are people who will celebrate, right? But what if people? Let's, for the sake of Nebraska's sake, Raiola's out. Coach Raiola's out. If 4 linemen decide to leave to go with him wherever he goes, did you win or did you not win?
Which 4?
Returning 4. Not guys who graduate, but 4 who could come back.
I'm worried. I think I'm worried because I'm like,
But you
I think
weren't
Donovan
good.
got a ton of heat, but this offense, they were running the ball. Emmett Johnson, 1,000-yard rusher since I was
But
like,
you weren't good enough. But you weren't good enough.
I never said that.
Out loud on the microphone. I'm trying to, like, I don't know that I have the answer, but I was asked that, and I really, because they gave certain, like, if I've been the coach that when somebody gets fired, I'm the guy that other athletic directors call. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And it, quite frankly, it never mattered what system they were running, which sometimes bothered me because I would get a call from a place that I would go from a spread offense, to a wing T offense, to a wishbone, to a zone read offense, and I was like, this is not the same. This is not. If I'm coaching running backs in each of those systems, it's a different system, and I need a different type of running back. If I'm coaching the line, there's different type of runners. There's different type of blockers. Like, different schemes require different techniques. Receivers in the same bunch. Well, if I'm running the wing T, my receivers are going to be mad at me all the time because they're never going to get the ball.
Tight ends too.
They never get the ball. Right? Tight ends. Listen, I had 2 tight ends for the team when I went and took over the receivers for the offense. They had the wing T. Both tight ends went. One went to the Air Force. One went to the Naval Academy. I think they caught 12 balls that year. They were all region because people knew how good they were. But the all-state receiver at tight end had 52 catches.
Jeez. We ran a wishbone. That drove me nuts.
Oh, the wing T was terrible. And mind
we
you,
were struggling to get blocks on the edge sometimes.
Mind you, we didn't struggle to get blocks on the edges because we had 2 really good tight ends.
Yeah.
But we only had 1 receiver. So
I can't remember what we ran in high school. We put like 2 running backs out there at the edges, which is fine because you want to put your athletes out there. But it was like,
no, but we didn't have athletes.
I don't know what you guys had.
I'm
venting about my own past.
The year after I left the program, I knew it was coming. The leading rusher on this team, I love this kid. I love him. Tough as nails. Good kid. His name was Brian Smiga.
Great last name.
Smiga, 5'6".
Oh, so small.
Maybe 140 pounds.
Running back.
Oh,
he's ultimate scat back.
But no. He was a straight ahead. He was a straight ahead guy.
Shut up.
He was a straight ahead guy.
140.
But he was gonna get what you got, right? Like, he was gonna get, like, we had guys. We had a guy by the name of China Moon. That was his actual name. China Moon.
You got a great name team.
China Moon and Brian Smiga. Oh, listen. China Moon was an electric, explosive athlete. Was an all-region lacrosse player. So most of my really good football players were also athletes in other sports. For this particular group of players, they were mainly lacrosse players. They were lax guys. If you're around lacrosse guys, don't call them lacrosse guys. Call it lax, or they'll think less of you.
What?
Lax. LAX.
Yeah, but
lacrosse.
Like, that's a real thing?
Lacrosse. It's a real thing. It's lax. I'm a lax man.
I will pay attention if I'm in that area.
It is a culture.
It is. It's a big one.
Back east,
I know
Lax
nothing of the
world-
culture growing up in here.
Lax world is a whole different world, different set of dudes, different set of skill sets.
Preppy?
All of them could run. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
100 could run. There's the short stick, long stick, right? So you got to ask people: are you a long stick guy, short stick guy? Right?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's different
Defenders,
different heights on
offense
this.
versus defense.
Ah,
Right? Pokers, yeah, guys that need to be close. Defenders need to be close because they, and then the short stick just be right. Poke,
it looks
poke.
fun when I watch it on TV. Don't
Right,
get me
long
wrong.
stick,
It's interesting.
inside guys, outside guys, defenders versus offensive guys.
Were you
middle
ever
of
a
the field
lax
guys.
guy?
Huh?
Were you ever a lax guy?
No, I had to learn it because most of I coached 3 sports, so a lot of my guys would go from one sport to another. So football guys, I knew that the tight ends and running backs were going to be lax guys. During the winter. No, during the spring. My linebackers were baseball guys. Linebackers, center fielders. Those are baseball guys. Pitchers. My pitchers were in football, my quarterbacks. So I kind of knew how they were going to separate once we went from football to that. Some would cross over into wrestling, but most of them would prepare for their summer sport. And the lax guys, these were prep guys. These were money guys. These are guys who,
I mean, that's when you go look at
they
it.
had a certain look. They went to Georgetown. They went to Naval Academy. They had a certain look, UVA. Like they went to lax programs, John Hopkins.
You go look at the college programs that have. They are within that preppy.
They were you identified them.
Probably
right
me an
away.
Ivy League school that doesn't got a lacrosse squad.
You knew exactly who you had. There were a lot of biffs and tads. There was a whole lot of biffs and tads. Really good athletes too. As a matter of fact, I got frustrated that we would lose some of those guys. Different sports. Some of my basketball guys, especially my forwards and centers, were lax guys.
Well, that makes sense that you got really good hand-eye coordination. So, and you are running. I mean, it's a good sport, I would imagine, for getting an athlete ready.
But I also knew, because the cardio was off the charts.
Yeah, you're running nonstop. It's aggressive. You're getting poked at. I don't know how physical you can be, but I know you can lay into people.
Extremely physical. Yeah, it was pretty physical. There was a lot to it. But the high school that Barry and I were coaching at, when it came to football, we weren't getting the best athletes. We weren't even getting the best football athletes. The best football athletes played basketball and were so good that they didn't want to play football.
Damn, so they just take fall off?
Oh, yeah. 100%. 100%.
Well, you guys weren't,
but
they were struggling, right? Until you guys got there?
Yeah, it was 6A.
So it wasn't cool
6A.
yet either.
Well, because, and we were in the football factory conference. It's like being in the Big Ten, except for we're Northwestern.
Yeah.
Literally, we're Northwestern. Right? We have the Northwestern kids. Our teams look like Northwestern. It's like fair deal. Like it just is. And the frustration was that we had coaches who liked to run the wing tee. Never in a million years would I ever run a wing tee. I would never in a million years subjugate my players on having to run a wing tee offense.
What's the cons? And what are the pros?
Oh, dear heaven, there are no pros. No, the pros are misdirection. You don't have to be as talented.
No, I see.
It's misdirection. It's forcing talented defenders to not hunt and just wait for action to show up.
So if you get a smart defense, you're in trouble.
Well, we played some teams that, quite frankly, they were just better than us. Look, we had 55-pound guards.
That's what I was in my freshman year.
Yeah, it wasn't, and we were playing against some tanks, so it wasn't going to go well.
You had 165 at that class?
Oh, that class. We had great tackles, but
I guess
guards and centers. No, we had 100. Our middle linebacker was 150 pounds.
I guess. But you at the high school level,
but he also ended up at Naval Academy. So,
you run in with teams though, where you as the coach, you're going to have to take 2 or 3 guys and build them up into something that they just quite simply aren't.
Yeah,
especially at the lineman
that was the matter of success. When I got to Texas, the school that I coached at was a private school. So I literally was not going to have a lot of options. I want to say we had 32 kids on the varsity because you only had 50 boys in each grade. And they were all
you wouldn't just put them all on varsity.
These are all academic geniuses. These are all trust fund kids. And so you had 50. So some during football season, some would run cross country, right? They weren't going to play football. Some would play tennis. That cuts it down to 13. If you got, some just weren't football guys. Like if you're going to Ivy League,
I keep forgetting
football wasn't going to be the thing. So then you would have anywhere from 16 to 20 juniors and seniors. And that's assuming that you had enough that were good. And we played 3A in Texas. So, you're playing some people. And then you bring in the sophomores. Well, the sophomores, if you got a good sophomore, how many good sophomores can you play and still compete against seniors? Well, we would have 6 sophomores who started. We had freshmen who started for us. As a matter of fact, when I got there, the kid Evan Minarvik, who's been on the station a couple times, he started as a freshman. But they have football at the school from 3rd grade until high school. It was kindergarten to high school to 12. But the state of Texas has, instead of Little League,
Pee Wee.
You just play at school.
Yeah.
You just play at school. And so we had, 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, freshman, JV, varsity. And because we didn't have a lot of kids, some of the kids played, crossed over and did what they kind of, we had, some juniors who legitimately had to play junior varsity because we didn't have enough bodies, not because they weren't good. We just didn't have any bodies. But we slung the ball around. We ran the pistol, bro. We ran, look, 4 receivers out there, get out, pitch and catch, man. Pitch, catch, run, pitch, catch, run. And then I came in and was like, okay, this is great. But the guy that coaches functions probably can't coach the receivers to this level. I'm gonna have to change some things and made adjustments. But then I took over the freshman team and it caused some problems because I was like, okay, I'm gonna teach you guys some things that the varsity guys aren't being taught. So when you get there, you'll be prepared.
Start implementing that.
Well, the varsity coach was not happy.
What were you teaching?
Well, separation, space, top of the route, hip adjustment, identifying defenses.
Was it just like technique or?
Well, it's everything. It's the concepts behind why you're running what you're running. That the pace for every route is not the same.
I'm trying to figure out where the other coach was upset.
Well, because he's not coaching that. He can't. His hands are full. First of all, so the head football coach is also the head baseball coach and the athletic director.
Yeah, and he's got to set up the travel for everybody out there. That's a lot.
Plus, he's really, first of all, he's making 6 figures each sport.
Okay, well, you can keep putting in the work then.
Right.
To make those schedules.
Right. Like he's doing, yeah.
You've been paid well.
Yeah. He was paid really well. And you're at a school where everybody pays $35,000 a year to go to.
I keep forgetting you're in that.
Right. You're
nice
in that
school.
space. So what happens is the coach coaches to his philosophy and style. And we see that all the time on the college level. You see it here in the areas. But what I wanted to teach them was blocking schemes away from the ball, blocking schemes side of the ball to give us advantage so that we can do the things. Now, the team that I got was 1-8-1 the year before. 1-8-1. Well, it's not like the quarterback, I had a quarterback, I had a running back. Matter of fact, I had a couple. I didn't have linemen, but I had a tight end who in 8th grade, I want to say he was already 6'4". His dad played center at Stanford.
Oh, so you had a dude there.
Basketball. But they're going to turn this dude into a basketball Like, he's not going to play football. They want him to be an offensive lineman. And I'm like, no, this is the floor runner in basketball. This is an elite big man. Let's put him outside and we'll use him as a 6'4" receiver, which is what we did. And he was like, thank God, I don't want to be in there with them big dudes.
Well, these are two of those guys. Like when you get those athletic tight ends that are long, like when you do need occasionally call for a block, like way easier for those guys to get that first step.
He was a great blocker, but he also had good hands.
Yeah.
He was a foot taller than everybody that was in single coverage against him.
That wingspan's nice for those QBs.
We get inside the 6, we just throw it up. He's just standing there but he was athletic. I mean, he could actually jump and get his feet down and otherwise. So sometimes the coach in the system gets in the way of what happens. As a matter of fact, the program lead for that, literally, when I was going to get my surgery, because that was going to end my coaching career there. Because again, I was going to be in the hospital. So, but he said, yeah, you probably need to run your own program. You should have your own program. Because I did the same thing in basketball and I did the same thing in baseball. Well, because I wanted them to listen. These were smart kids, and these are kids that loved playing the games that we were playing. They just weren't being coached well at the school. And it had no slight into that. The baseball program, they were terrible the year I got there. And he told me, if you take over this group, you take over the JV group, they weren't good last year. Just letting you know they weren't very good, right? Well, we got that group, and we knocked off some of the big powerhouses in the Houston area. Like it was the problem. And then they went on to go to state title. Now they would have probably done that anyway, but you certainly cleared the bridge and made it a lot easier.
That's a tough bridge to clear too.
That 1-8-1 team then went and played in 3 consecutive state championships. 3 straight state championship games.
What class was that?
3A.
In Houston.
Well, 3A in Texas. They went to 3 state Texas
That's what I'm saying. 3A that pointing out
state titles. So I know what I was doing. I know. I guess I get in trouble because I tell them, look, I know what I'm doing. Like, chill. Let me do what I do. I went through this in Virginia, like telling this legendary coach, this Hall of Fame coach, I have mad respect for you winning 20 district titles, but you've never won a regional title and you've never won a state title. Let me help you get over the hump. And you're interfering with a thing that's really good. Really good. The entire season was, DP, don't push this region title thing because we've never won regions. And Hoss will tell you, the conversations I had with him, stop telling people you're not winning region. We're winning. We're going to win region. I promise you we're winning region. And the parents will tell you, DP, we appreciate all the stuff that you're feeding these kids and all the stuff you're putting in their heads and all the mantra and all the talks and all the lessons and all the rules. But we've seen this movie before. And like, I wasn't in this movie before. I can't tell you what I know, but I'm telling you what I know. Well, this group went on to win 3 state titles, regional titles. The frustration, it's coming here and telling Lincoln folks and Nebraska folks they deserve better sports radio, longer sports radio, more talented sports radio.
What do you know about us?
What do you, yeah, all we need is you coming in here with all your dreams and stuff, talking about what's going to be here.
I actually liked it when we were in the basement in that crappy studio.
Yeah, that part. Oh, good heavens. We'll go to break. We'll come back. I landed, I was doing a show earlier and they brought up a thing. And I want to share it with you. And I'll get your thoughts.
All right. You going to tease it here or no?
No, they got to come back to get this one.
All right, don't go anywhere. Late night in Lincoln.
Jack Russell of Farm Bureau Financial Services is here to help you protect things that are most important to you. Whether it's your home, your family, or your future, Jack Russell has the proven experience to get the job done while developing authentic relationships with you. Give Jack a call today at 402-421-9100. Again, that's 402-421-9100. Or visit one of his 2 locations in Lincoln or Seward and learn how you can excel in the complicated world of insurance. Jack Russell of Farm Bureau Financial Services, a trusted and well-respected representative since 1999.
Lincoln's go-to for fun isn't new. It's a place that's been a staple of the city for years and is only getting better. Madsen's Bowling and Billiards always has open bowling available with no long lines, unlike other centers. They have live music almost every weekend and great food at EJ's Bar and Lounge, with seating for 150 people. They have popular meals like the EJ Burger, pizza for the whole family, and famous EJ's Wings. Contact Sarah to book a party for friends, coworkers, or family at Madsen's Bowling and Billiards, just south of 48th and Holdridge.
Concrete Industries has immediate job openings for precast production laborers and maintenance technicians. Concrete Industries offers great pay, health benefits, 401k, a wellness program, holidays, and paid time off. Apply today to earn a starting pay of $21.50 per hour plus a $1,500 hiring bonus. Concrete Industries is hiring all experience levels and offers on-the-job training. Start your career today as a precast production laborer or maintenance technician. Visit concreteindustries.com.
Have you heard about Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center? Located at 7555 Pioneers Boulevard, Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center offers compassionate, patient-focused care and provides outpatient surgery services, making it possible to have non-emergency surgery and return home the same day. Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center specializes in cardiology, vascular radiology, orthopedics, pain management, and much, much more. Give them a call today at 402-261-1085 or online at amimaging.com.
Empire Netting and Fence delivers top-quality netting and fence solutions. From major sports venues to backyard installs and everything in between, coast to coast. We take on tough jobs with grit, integrity, and a strong commitment to safety. Empire is growing, and we're hiring motivated people ready to grow with us. We build each other up, and we're building something big. Think you've got what it takes? Apply now at empire-fence.com. That's empire-fence.com.
There's only one place this holiday season to shop for the sports fan in your life and get cash back for slightly used sports items you don't need anymore. Play It Again Sports. Check out their selection of new and used items, including home fitness equipment like treadmills, exercise bikes, and ellipticals, and get your lift on with free weights, benches, and racks to add to your home gym. And don't forget, if you have anything slightly used to trade in, they'll give you instant cash. Holiday shopping starts and ends at Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Winter is just around the corner. Is your vehicle ready? Don't get left out in the cold. At A1 Automotive, we prep your car for whatever winter throws your way here in Nebraska. For battery checks, to brake inspections, tires, heaters, whatever your car needs to keep you and your family safe on the road, we've got you covered. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
MWR is dedicated to building attractive, affordable steel buildings that exceed your expectations. From commercial to residential to agriculture storage, steel buildings are cost-effective, attractive, and versatile. Plus, they're a lasting investment and an ideal choice. MWR uses Sentinel Building Systems out of Albion and can service you all over the state and region. If you have interest in a steel building, post-frame building, or fencing, give MWR a call today at 402-980-5273 or go to mwrbuildingandfence.com.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Welcoming home our local active military members for the holidays, serving our listeners for 43 years, it's Wolf Ace Hardware, your local hardware man. Take this time to salute our military troops and veterans who are there for us year-round. Let's all take a moment to give them the respect they deserve. Wolf Ace Hardware, located at 6118 Havelock Avenue in Lincoln, a quality company that cares. Contractors and homeowners get to Wolf Ace Hardware for all your paint, brushes, and anything else you need for your upcoming projects. For more information, call 402-466-7707. Pick up everything you need at Wolf Ace Hardware, where you're always appreciated as a friend and customer. Wishing all a very healthy and prosperous holiday season.
Back to Late Night in Lincoln live on 93.7 The Ticket. Here are your hosts, Harrison Arens and Derek Pearson.
Welcome back. You have to, the coaching thing, the way I identify athletes, and it doesn't matter what level you're at, and it doesn't matter what geography you're in. You can play the game that you play in an intelligent way, or you can play it the hard way. And I know what rules have to be in place for smart basketball, football, baseball to be played. And then I practice to those rules and then implement. Now, I think I've told you the number that having coached in 5 states, different levels, but 5 states, I've won 78% of the games I've ever coached. 78%. So 4 out of 5 of every game I've ever coached in any sport at the high school level, I won. I also got committed kids to committing and being a scholar athlete and achieving 3.5 GPA or higher 78% of the time.
That's the cool part, because schools don't ask you for that.
Well, but here's the thing.
They'll take just the wins, and
they'll take the wins.
If the GPAs struggle,
they'll take the wins.
Kind of,
But all of these kids go to the colleges of their choice, because in that intramural, it says regional or state champion. In their resume, it says, listen, I have a study program that I follow. So any kid that comes into your university, if they don't have my study program, they're going to struggle more than I do. I know how to struggle academically. I know how to find my way through. So I'm not going to come. The people who fail don't fail because they're not smart. They fail because they don't know how to work. And the players who come through my programs, when they go to college, the college coaches know. Look, Lance Harvell's in here. He'd tell you about the kids that I coach that played for him. Like Barry will tell you. Hoss will tell you. Everett Gray will tell you. Dave Turcotte will tell you. The rules for this stuff, and this is how you start to identify what good programs are and what bad programs are. Right? And the young people that come in here on a daily basis and sit and talk with us. The first interview that anybody that gets a show with us as a student athlete, the first interview they do is with me. And it sets the table. And people say, is that to guarantee that they know what you're doing? No, it's me coaching them. The first time they come in here, they're getting the master's class. Timing, introduction, get the space involved. Here's the pacing. Check with Harrison. Look at the clock. Make your notes. Tell the story.
Most of you do a good job of that, not being like, we're on air and you got to be serious. You got to be tense.
Be you.
Mm-hmm.
The film I just showed you was a team of players who all have the same rules. They have different talents and different skills, but I've shown them through high repetition. Here's the thing that you can do in this system the most often, the easiest.
Yep. And despite the variety of talent, you can all follow these rules exactly the same.
You can all follow. Well, here's the thing. If you and I are on the same page with rules, if somebody guarding you breaks the rule, I know that you know they're breaking the rule. Oh, Harrison, this guy's overplaying you to your right, but the basket's over here. You and I know without even saying so. I'm just going to lead you, throw you open into space. It's the same thing that happens in the space. And I can tell you that the system we ran in basketball, when I took this to Virginia, when I had it in Virginia, Hoss had the older players. He hated practicing against me. He hated it. Because we would run press, and he'd throw his own press. He'd run a full court press against us, and we'd break it for a layup. And he'd do it 3 times, up 6-0. Whoop, my bad.
All right, pull back, boys.
Timeout. Let's do it.
That's good coaching, though, and just good basketball.
Well,
like when you don't need to coach, you could say the same thing about John Cook and what he did for the volleyball team.
this group,
like were you good enough? They knew how to play volleyball and what to look for. John Cook didn't need to be barking.
But what you've done now with Jalen and Danny is they're coaching themselves. They've got the same rules that if we get doubled at the left pen, they have a system in play to identify, hey, listen, they're short. Either they're going to be late to the middle or late at the opposite pen. And you have the best passer in all of college volleyball, Bergen Riley, sitting there, and she's just there making that decision.
Mm-hmm.
And when she makes the decision, if she taps to the opposite pen, Harper Murray already knows. And if they're pinned up, if they're matched up double at a point, single, Harper from the back row. Or if they've let a gap and they're waiting to see where Harper's going to be or where Andy's going to be, Rebecca Alec is there making decisions at the net.
Mm-hmm.
Good coaching teaches you how to make decisions. Doesn't teach you plays. Plays don't beat you. Players that make good decisions beat you.
Is that why football's one of the hardest things to coach?
No, football's not hard. It's made hard by people who do not understand that if you do not set rules in play for how decisions are made, quarterbacks who made bad decisions get coaches fired. Middle linebackers and safeties who make bad decisions, who do not know the rules of engagement. What am I taking away first? What is my responsibility? Where does duress come from? Where's my help coming from? Who am I helping? Those are questions that you have to have defenders ask. From an offensive standpoint, I need advantage. And the rule for this is the same always. Offense is space, and space is offense. And that's good for football, baseball, basketball. Baseball, I'm hitting the gaps. I'm throwing to condense pressure. I'm throwing so you hit up the middle because that's where I got the most defenders. Until I decide to throw it away where I have fewer defenders, but it's much harder for you to hit the ball into space. It's difficult to do if you go in the opposite way. It's tough to do. So I need to make rules, follow those rules. Pitchers, catchers. My catchers call strikes. They call pitches. You know why? Because they know what I want. We have that conversation every day for practice. Situation, hitter, what's your key? What are we looking at? Make the decision.
Sounds easy.
78%. 78%, no matter where I was. That if I have a quarterback, and I ended up, so the quarterbacks that we had, and again, I had a great quarterback coach with Barry Thompson. So those three quarterbacks, Virginia, Naval Academy, West Point. Yeah.
I just don't.
Yeah.
I try to figure out where
I go to
where it gets so hard to find that coach.
I go to Houston without Barry Thompson. So this is me with the rules, accumulate rules. Menarvik goes to Northwestern. Cam Reed goes to Washington and Lee University. He's a military leader. And a 4.0, a Rhodes Scholar caliber. Menarvik goes and gives up football after catching 100 passes in a season in high school, and then decides, hey, I'm just going to go play center field for GW.
Wait, so what do other coaches do, without saying anybody, obviously, that isn't just teaching them how to play? Because everything you said right there isn't rocket science. It's easy. The best teams that you watch, like in basketball, is always the easiest one. Like the Greg Popovich Spurs, the way they move the ball around, things like that.
Because most people don't coach that way.
Yeah. What is the other versions of coaching that you've came across?
Watch me, coaches. Watch this. This is what we're going to do. Hey, you know what we ought to try? My answer is always the same.
Yeah, I guess that's Ireland, huh?
You know what we need to try? The thing that worked. The thing that we practice the most. That I'm going to give the ball to my best player as much as humanly possible in every sport. In every sport.
Yeah, that makes sense. Who's your best player?
I'm going to give the ball to my best player, right? Or I'm going to run behind my best blocker. Or I'm going to compress offenses into my best tacklers. I'm going to cut off half the field and turn it into a third of the field to turn it into a quarter of the field and then win a one-on-one battle. Offensively, I am going to work from middle of the field to hash to number to sideline. And I can stretch the field in any direction from there. If you can guard me, if you can cover me from middle of the field to hash mark, can you also cover me vertically 5 yards to 10 yards from middle of the field to hash mark? Probably not, but if you're Ray Lewis, I got a shot, right?
Yeah.
So then what do I need to do? I need to keep stretching you. I stretched that to 10 yards. Hey, Ray, you still with me? I can go flat at 10 yards, or I can go aim it at the numbers at 15 yards. Hey, Ray, you still with me? Okay, Ray, all that I'm going to take to the sideline. Let's take you in the deep water, baby. Let's see how you swim. And if I do that with my best player often, I don't have to beat Ray all the time. I have to beat Ray 2 out of 4 plays, 2 out of 5 plays.
You still get the coaching itch? Like if Lincoln School hypothetically said
no.
Okay.
I coach every day. I coach every day right here.
Yeah, there's some truth to that.
Well, because we've got 20 student athletes that have never done radio before.
Yeah.
Right? So the conversations that I have with them long before they come in here, and then the conversations that I have with them after they leave here. But I've got coordinators now. I've got a night coordinator, I've got a daytime coordinator, right? I got a special teams guy that I can refer them to. Right? I can talk to the coaches. Mm-hmm. Coaches are here. Every now and then, Coach Manning, Coach Holberg, they'll pull me into the room and say, Coach Holberg, hey, come talk to my guys. Come talk to my girls.
I guess true. You get your fix there. That's the right word for it. But
here's the thing. I still go, when I go to back east, I go to Georgetown. Coach Thompson puts me in the room. I go to, WNL. I go to the high schools, and I get it, and I get the ball, and I get to talk for 15, 20, 30 minutes, and off we go. I still get invited to run camps. Bradley Bill just offered for me to do his camp. Harden's put another camp together in Los Angeles. He wants me to run his again. Dwight Howard's putting one together in Houston. But I'm a little busy. I love coaching. I love it. But I love sports. I love being able to look and evaluate and see what's going on in the space, and then to talk to really intelligent people about it. I mean, Turk's a lawyer in Park City, Utah, but he also played against the GOAT. He had to guard Michael Jordan.
Lionheart was just on UFC.
Yeah.
He was just watching him on TV.
Yeah, and hey, that guy's going to be in that chair.
Yeah, which is crazy.
On Wednesday.
Yeah.
Right? I'm constantly learning. I don't know no more about MMA than Anthony Lionheart Smith. So I sit here and I just poke for information constantly. Harvell, what's your thought process? How's this work? Coach Manning, how's this work? How are you making it? Cobalt, how are you making this decision? Herman, how are you making that we get these coaches in here? Ridge, walk us through the process. Caleb, tell us how this is done. Kyle Perry, man, show us the way. I'm smarter now than I was when I got here because I'm around smarter people. Hopefully the listeners get smarter because you're giving more access to people who are having success at such a high different level of vibrancy than most of us.
Yeah. In the sports world, I might have been dumb as a rock before I started working at the ticket. Before we started making drastic.
But you had no idea how little you knew.
That's the part.
Right?
That scares you when you first get in the water.
And then that's what happens to the listener. That's what happens to the listener. And they're different people. They're different pockets of the day. The louder the listeners, the less they're learning, or the less they think they're learning. When they get quiet and listen, or at least become curious. And I get people who, it's funny, we pay attention to some of the numbers, like streaming numbers and that sort of thing. But I can tell you that people that come back after the fact and go, hey, man, I caught last night's show. Well, damn, why didn't you say something? Well, I caught it on a replay. Or it was too late for me to text. Okay. We learn. Jay Foreman's here every day. That's an encyclopedia. It's an encyclopedia. Adam Carricker's curiosity is off the charts. Farley's ability to just get to a nuance is epic.
I love Farley every time. He cracks me up.
Right? That Pete Ferguson.
Genuinely interesting human
Pete
being.
Ferguson brings you geniuses every Sunday. Nicole and Jeff break down basic level things for all of us in a way that exactly as we need it told to us.
Well, he sells it to you exactly what it is.
Right?
It's the average Jeff, man.
Right?
He lets you know.
Right?
Like,
It's a thing of beauty, man. Okay, so once again, I've thrown away a whole show. We'll go to break and we'll close out and get us set up for Tuesday.
Hey Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, two-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at windowworldlincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
Your Christmas list changes a lot as you get older. Dreams of video games, remote-controlled cars, and baseball gloves turn into dreams of shoes. You know, practical things. Brown's Shoe Fit is the king of shoes in Lincoln, with brands like Sorel, UGG, Brooks, Hoka, and more to make you fashionable and comfortable. Grab a new Ridge wallet or buy 3 get 1 free on Smart Wool socks for the ultimate stocking stuffer. And don't forget a reliable gift card for that hard-to-buy-for person in your life. Brown's Shoe Fit at 66th and Q in Lincoln. Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Time for a new heating and cooling system? Get the options, brand, and efficiency that best fits your family and your home. Call Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just their professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at PAHLincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, their passion for happier, healthier, furry friends.
If one of the things running through your mind as a business owner is the recurring worry of possible cyber attacks, you can let out a sigh of relief. Hamilton Business Technologies has you covered. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we offer real-time threat monitoring, advanced security protocols, and more to keep your data safe from harm. We care about the success of Nebraska businesses and communities like yours. Learn how we can help you at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Staying profitable means finding smarter, more efficient ways to farm. Those decisions turn hard work into something worth passing down. Join us at the Sandhills Global Event Center in Lincoln for the Nebraska Ag Expo on December 9th through 11th, where agriculture meets innovation. From big iron and livestock production to the latest in ag tech and soil health, discover the solutions that can help you do more with less and protect your legacy for generations to come. Sponsored in part by Farm Credit Services of America and Ag Direct.
Here at Midwest Bank, we want to thank all the generous donors who helped us make our 2025 turkey dinner for schools a success. Thanks to the generosity, we raised enough money to provide 191 families across 6 different schools in Lincoln with a full Thanksgiving meal. With your support, we've made Thanksgiving Day for these families a little brighter. We want to wish everyone a healthy and happy Thanksgiving. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank, member FDIC.
Ready, set, Ford. Just announced 0% for 66 months with approved credit on all 2025 Ford F-150s at Zollner, Fort Beatrice. Save thousands in finance charges. If your current pickup loan's 4%, 5%, 6% or more, trade in today and receive 0% for up to 66 months on a brand new 2025 Ford F-150 of your choice at Zollner, Fort Beatrice, Nebraska's volume dealer with the hometown service you expect.
Do
Do you want boots that actually feel good on your feet? Meindl delivers premium German-engineered comfort, brought to you right here from Nebraska. Built tough for trails, fields, and everyday wear, and backed by Meindl's Comfort Promise, so you can try them on with confidence. Use promo code THETICKET at MeindlUSA.com, spelled MEINDL, for free shipping. That's MeindlUSA.com. Meindl, comfort you have to feel to believe.
Back to Late Night in Lincoln live on 93.7 The Ticket. Here are your hosts, Harrison Arens and Derek Pearson.
Yeah, a lot of the rules of engagement for this stuff is that depending on the area, just like here, I've coached at the Pius, the 10th, and at Lincoln High School. I've coached at Kearney and coached at Omaha West, in Bellevue West. I've coached at them all. But so then you have to simplify, right? Because everything has to be transferable, and then you have to be present enough to know what does this kid or what does this group of kids need more than before. And in some cases, so if I the fact that I can code switch, in that I can speak, I will find the common language of the city school and the private school and do it authentically. That I can go to the private school. I could coach at a Mormon school in Utah and a Catholic school in Utah.
That's a 1-2 switch.
Right. Like that ability is necessary. So I'm never out of water. I mean, I coached at the all poly camp, and I'm not. I didn't share their religion or their culture, but I certainly was open to listening and appreciating.
Speaking of that,
Mm-hmm.
you didn't talk to your guy, DeMornay Pearsonell.
About what?
Nah, he ain't scared of Utah at all.
He ain't never been. That's what I'll tell you.
I'm thinking if you're around, I'm thinking around having you guys go at it.
That's what. That's all that means. That's all that means. That means you haven't watched film either. Like this is not any version of your Utah. No. All you gotta do is look at film. Tell me what he's not afraid of.
There's some big boys,
big violent boys, and big athletic.
And they enjoy
boys.
it. They enjoy the violence.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's just a football game. I've coached against those kids. In Utah, I had to coach. I coached in Riverton, which was, again, a pretty affluent area, new area. So it was underdeveloped, right? All the programs were new. So what's the new school down here? Standing Bear, right? So imagine it's Standing Bear. But you're going to compete against Pius the 10th and Lincoln North and Lincoln East, right? So some disadvantages, et cetera.
Should admit, this matchup will be interesting to say the very least. To see, all right, Utah, what are you guys really about in Nebraska? What are you guys willing?
You don't know what Nebraska's about. You don't know who's going to run the ball.
No, I got no idea. That's what I'm saying. Like for Nebraska,
do you know what the fifth game your quarterback's going to play? You know what you get.
That's what I said. What are you willing to do?
You don't know. Like you don't know. So you don't know.
Of course not.
There's a 5-loss team and a 2-loss team.
I'm willing to find some stuff out though.
Well, that's what you're gonna find out. You're gonna find out. I don't say that you need to be afraid, but to say you're not afraid is weird. It's a weird flex. All you got to do is ask him if he had taken his high school team out there to play DeMatha, how not afraid he would have been. Yeah, that part, bro.
We'll see what he says tomorrow.
Yeah, say, oh, yeah, if you played DeMatha, how would you have done? Yeah, exactly.
Early break will set you guys up tomorrow at 6 a.m. Appreciate you listening. Enjoy the rest of your Monday night.
Join Landmark Implement, your local John Deere dealer, for our upcoming Parts and Service Expo events. Get 12% off parts the day of your local event. Can't make it? You can still save 10% on parts and 20% off planter parts December 1st through the 12th. It's the best time of the year to stock up on oil and filters. Grab John Deere gifts for under the tree and schedule your service inspections. Don't miss out. These deals only come around once a year at Landmark Implement. Find your nearest expo at landmarkimp.com and experience the Landmark difference.
Tune in to Outside